So hi everyone, in this video I'm going to explain about two methods. One is join method, another one is what is alive. Okay, is alive method. As the name indicates, is alive method is used to check whether the thread is what alive or dead. Okay, when the thread is said to be what alive, so I can create what new thread by calling one method with name what start that is present within one class with name what thread. Built-in class with name what thread. Within a built-in class name thread, there's a function with name what start. If you call what start function, your new thread will be got created. New thread will be what born. Okay, once you call what start method, your thread is what alive until it completes what its work. What is it work? Whatever written within a run method. Until it completes a run method, it's what alive. And once it completes what a run method, so it will be there for a few milliseconds. Then it will be, then it will go to die. Okay, so whenever the thread is what alive, if you use what is alive method, it will going to return it will going to return a value what true. If it is not alive, it will going to return a value false. Okay, that is the use of what is alive method. Just to check whether the thread is alive or not, we're going to use is alive method. If it is alive, it will going to return a true. If it is not alive, it will going to return a false. What's the syntax? Public final boolean is alive. So boolean means it's a return type is what boolean. Therefore, it will return either true or what false. Okay, alive true. If it is not alive, false. So we'll see that how your Isal is going to work with a simple Java program. For that, I've taken two class. One is class name is Java is alive example. Class Java is alive example. Okay, within which there is a run method, and we are just printing some message, and we are just checking whether it's alive or not. Okay, so there's a one more example with name out one more class with name out example, within which there's a public static void main. Here we have just created object of type Java is alive example. So this is a user defined name. You can give what anything. I have taken a Java is alive example. Okay. So I created what object with name of T1. Okay. Next, I'm just printing what on message before starting thread is alive. Before starting thread is alive. So we are just checking whether thread is what alive or not with the function is alive function. Next we are calling what start. What will happen now? It will go to call run method. Okay. So and again we have what one more system.out.println. Now our program will going to work. So this main function will be executed by one default thread called main thread or a default thread. So it will start executing line by line. Okay, up to here it will be executed by what main thread. So at that time whether child thread is what alive? No, because child thread will be created only in this line. Therefore for this is what alive will get output as what false. Okay, just check here. Before starting is alive false. Why I got false? Because new thread will be got born only in this particular line. So main will continue what execution. Once it executes, your new thread will be what born. A child thread will be what created, and that will be continue executing this one. Okay, so and your main thread continue executing what this one. See, main and child both are running what simultaneously. Child is executing this one, and main is what executing this one. Therefore, and who will going to print that message, that totally depends on your thread scheduler. Therefore here you'll get whether child is what running here, yes, therefore isalive will get output as what true. And at the same time your main is executing this one. At that time whether child is what alive, yes, because it is running what this line. Therefore here also will get output as what true. Just check this output. Before starting thread is alive, for this line you'll get false. Why? Because thread got created only in this line. And what about this line? If this prints if a thread scheduler gives a chance for your main thread, then this will be what printed. So and here you'll get output as what true. Why? Because both are running parallelly. Okay, so you'll get child is what alive, therefore you'll get output as what true. And since this should be run by what child thread, so it must be alive, so you'll get output as what true. So this is the output you'll get if you go with this alive method. Okay, so now what is the use? Next one is what join method. So what is the use of for join method? Join method makes another thread to wait until thread on which it is called terminates. Okay, so assume I have two threads. One is what T1 and another one is what T2. I call T1 as what main thread and T2 as what child thread. Okay, now T2 using T2 I'm calling what join method. Okay, Now, what join method will do is it will make T1 to wait until T2 completes. Since I'm calling with respect to what T2, it will join method make T1 to wait until T2 completes or until T2 terminates or until T2 completes its work. Okay, only after T2 completes its work, T1 will going to complete. T1 will going to start executing. After completing T2, T1 will going to start what executing, or it will be in a waiting state until T2 completes. Okay, that is the use of for join method. And what is the syntax of for join method? Syntax is it wired join, and it will going to throw out some exception. Since I'm using what wired, it will not going to return what any value. Okay, so I have taken out uh, uh, same program, same what I have written this for the previous example is alive with a small modification. Okay, so there's a class, this user defined name. There I'm using Java is alive example. Here I'm using Java join example, within which there is certain main. So within which there is certain method run. I'm just checking whether the thread is alive or not. So I've taken one more class example. Okay, so here I'm just created object of is Java join example. This object got created. So with name of T1, and I'm just checking whether the child thread is what alive. So since start will be called in the next line, here you will get output as what false. Okay, yeah. So next I'm using what join. I'm calling what join. So since join will get a exception. See, join will going to throw out some exception, interrupted exception. So that should be within a try and catch block. So that's the reason we have written try and catch block. So catch I have not written what any message, therefore you will not get what any output. Yeah, you will not get what any message because of try and catch. If you want, you can write system.out.println and e. That time you'll get some message. Okay, at the end, I'm printing some message and I'm just checking whether it's thread is what alive or dead. Okay, yeah. Now who will going to execute this particular main? A default thread or a main thread? Okay, there will be one default thread or a main thread that will going to execute this particular wired main. So it will execute this particular line, this one as well as this one. At this line, at this particular line, okay, even though your main thread is not executing, I'm just checking T1 dot is alive. So there is no thread with name with respect to what T1. Therefore, here you'll get what output as what false. Okay, once I call with respect to T1 dot start, so with respect to T1, there will be what on child thread, and that will go to execute this one. So even for child thread is alive, you'll get output as what true. Child thread is alive, you'll get output as what true. Okay, so main thread continue executing what join this particular line. Since I'm calling T1 dot join, okay, until T1 completes. Now T1 is what your child thread. Your main thread will going to wait until your child thread completes. Okay, so your main thread will going to execute this particular line only after completion of your child thread. Therefore, I'm calling this alive again with respect to what T1. T1 means your child thread. Since I called what join, so main thread will going to execute this one only after completion of what child thread. So child thread already completed its execution. Therefore, at this particular line, if you call T1 dot is alive, child thread, since child already completed its execution, you'll get output as what false. Why? Because it's already dead. Child is already dead. Okay. So if only if a child is already dead, this line will be executed by what your main thread. Therefore, you'll get output as what false. So this is a difference in ISA if you use what join method. Why I'm using what try and catch? Because I will get what exception. That's the reason you'll get what exception. And why we have not got any message because of this exception? Because there is no system.out.println here. Okay, this one is what empty. Okay, if you want, you can write system.out.println and you can write what e, and you'll get some message. Okay, this is false because above what start, and this is what true. Why? Because child is what executing, and this is for false because why? Child already completes what execution, then your main thread is what executing, therefore you will get output as what false. Just copy this particular program along with what output in your class notes, and for your second internals, up to what join method. Okay, yeah, thank you. If there is any doubt, it just text me. Okay, thank you.